Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be picking up where I left off here at the beginning of Ungoro Crater. Torwa here has a few quests for me to pick up. That's where I'm going to start. The Apes of Ungoro. This crater has many strange creatures. They seem to be nobler versions of the creatures found throughout my homeland and beyond. Cannot explain it, but this place cries of the Earth Mother. I pay homage to her every time I track one of her beautiful creatures across its basin. If you too wish to feel the enlightenment that accompanies such a great feat, then head to the north. There you'll find great apes, or a test for any mortal strength. Bring me their pelts, prove your strength. The Fair of Norkawi. Once, a long time ago, a brother of mine took some meat from one of the Lorkawi's kills. He didn't know it at the time, but Lorkawi saw him in the forest. Lorkawi followed my brother for days, destroying everything he touched. My brother, scared, finally decided to run from the crater and leave Lorkawi behind. Lorkawi killed him not far from this spot. If you want to provoke Lorkawi, find a fresh kill of it and take some of the meat from it. Return to me afterwards. Blood petal poison. I would ask you to help me create a toxin of sorts to pacify a great creature living here in the crater. It is not deadly, and only the keen eyes of a druid can hope to collect the ingredients. You can find the bloodcap mushrooms growing within the blood petal sprouts all across the crater. Orishi stings are from the insects inside and around the slithering scar located in the southern part of the crater. I think I want a quick Google how to get this quest. Wrecked rat. Because I remember going over there a couple of times and I did not see it. Blood caps. Some of these quests, I suspect, are going to be kind of a pain in the ass. Like the blood petal one. Oh, I actually see it. It's hiding a little bit. It's a secret to everybody. A destroyed raft rests along the shoreline. Considering this is only a small pond, It is not clear as to how it ended up here, although looking at the trees tells you that the water level may not be consistent. Perhaps a little exploration in the area might uncover more clues. A waterlogged peck rests at the bottom of the pond. Grabbing onto it, you pull the pack back to shore. Perhaps if you examine the items inside the pack, you might find out more about who it belongs to. There are a few stray travelers at Marshall's Refuge. Perhaps you might find out more there. Orishi sting and blood caps. So it seems to be any of these will potentially drop at least one of the quest items I need. Possibly. Just wanted to make sure I didn't have like some quest item that I was supposed to be using on their bodies. Because the drop rate seems pretty bad. Wait, what was all that from? So there's a faded photograph of whatever the heck that was. Interesting. Oh, I see. It was from the little wrecked raft that I found. None of these are dropping what I need. Wow. That drop rate is horrible. I'm getting a little better. still kind of trying to keep an eye out for these blood caps. 'Cause I thought they were, something for herbalists. Oh, I see. It's those. Okay. These little things. Right? Wait, no, it's not. It's a blood petal sprout, not a blood cap. Do I use... do I... no? Look at the blood cap. There's 8 of 8. Let me quick look this up. And it's for quest. Blood petal poison. Be here. Get them from the sprouts all over the zone. Interesting. Alright, I guess they can drop from the thing that I just opened. Okay, yep. Everybody was complaining about the drop rate of the stingers, so it sounded like my initial reaction was correct, but I feel like after I got the first one, it sped up a bit. But if I wasn't a higher level than everything around here, that probably would have taken me quite a long time. So those sprouts can pretty much be spread throughout the zone. Obviously, I'm looking at my mini-map because these are the known spawn points for the sprouts. There's not necessarily an area that has like a high concentration. I seem to be finding a decent amount of them, so I like to think it won't take too terribly long. Some people in the comments section of this quest on Wowhead were saying it took them hours, but again, I think that's more so if they were doing this quest level that it was designed to be done in. Just need one more. Will it be this one? Yes, it will. Okay. There is an available quest right over here by the look of it. So since I'm in the area, I am going to pick that up. Finding the source. The hot springs here are a source of mystery to me. Where does the heat come from? Looking at how close the pools are to Fire Plume Ridge, I really wonder if the volcano might have something to do with it. I created a thermometer to take readings of the temperatures at the volcano, and I'd like to find the hottest part. It gives the measurements in degrees Cracklin height. Here, take it. And it takes readings of the temperatures at the ridge whenever you see a hot spot. Oh, and take readings of the temperatures. So, I'm gonna head over to the volcano at the center. And do that right away, since it's pretty much the closest quest objective I have. Where's Fire Plume Ridge Hotspot? Does it want me to go up there? It seems like this is a hotspot. Like, I'm literally in the fire. It says it should be, like, right here. Does it want me up on this little ledge? Right here? Right on top? I don't understand. I guess I'll quick look this one up too. I'm right next to the lava. You would think that that would be the hottest spot. Interesting. So it sounds like there's more than one spot that it's possible to be. Um, okay. I think I see it. I see what I'm looking for. Am I able to get up here? I think it's this rock. Yep, it was the rock. But this rock actually looks different than what it did in the picture. They made it blend in a little bit more. It used to have like red lava looking cracks. So let's see. I'm gonna do this one up here first. I might as well finish it before I go turn in the other ones down here. So I'll do this one, and then pop that one. Am I grabbing pelts? Oh no, someone else is doing the quest. See, there's a cave hidden back here. Is that all of them? I guess so. I thought there were another type of pelt that I hadn't meant to get. that I had it to get. So, on to grab a piece of carcass. How delightful. I'm not sure what I don't have discovered in this area. Maybe I'll get it discovered by the time I finish the zone. Well, at least the quests in it. Oh, my inventory is full. I can get rid of those. I only needed the blood petals. My inventory is so full because the other day I went around Skolazar Basin and picked herbs for probably like an hour and a half. But unfortunately, my Northrend research has a 3-day cooldown on it. The Apes of Ungoro. Have the creatures here bested you already, Lunacy? Do not be dissuaded so easily. Tracking and defeating the apes of Ungoro is no simple task, even for a great hunter. So, you have proven strong enough to best the great apes of Ungoro. Good. The challenge was small compared to Lorcawi, but I will not take such a great victory away from you. These pelts will make wonderful clothing for my tribe. You have helped me and proven worthy. Before you set off on another task, let us give praise to the Earth Mother and thank the spirits of those apes you killed. They must know their deaths will not be wasted. The Fair of Larkawai. Do not take my words lightly, Lunacy. If you truly wish to face this creature, then you must be careful and smart. It will take a great deal of strength and insight to draw out Larkawai and defeat him. This will do nicely, Lunacy. It seems Larkawai eats well these days, though I wonder where he found a Threshlodon in this area. Regardless, I will hold on to this until you are ready for your confrontation with the beast. Do not worry for my safety. I am sure you've angered Larkawai enough that he will not kill me until after he's tasted your flesh. The scent of Largawai. I'm actually surprised he has not come for you yet, Lucy. But all is well, for I have a final plan that will bring the monster to us. Being the dominant male gives Largawai rights to breed with any female he chooses, and he chooses many of them. You'll find many Rabasaur eggs to the west of here. Get close to them, and you should provoke an attack of his mates. The females produce an awful smell from a gland in their heads that allow males to know they are ready to breed. Bring me 2 of those glands. Blood petal poison. Have you met with success? The ingredients, at last. With the Ungoro soil I have collected, the toxin is easily concocted. Toxic test. The toxin you helped me create is for a special purpose. The great devilsaurs of the crater make it dangerous to hunt and difficult for me to survive. Even if I possess the necessary strength, killing a devilsaur simply allows another to move in its territory. Take this poisoned barb and stab it deeply into a living devilsaur. The toxin should pacify the creature, though I do not know how quickly. A mighty Ucha. While you have been exploring Ungoro, I have seen other things that a mighty hunter such as yourself would relish in. One such sight was a huge ape among the other gorillas to the north. You have been to that cave before, but this time I wonder if you'll survive the encounter if you accept my task. I call him Ucha, and he is one of the Earth Mother's greatest sons. Of that you can be sure. Defeat Ucha and bring me his pelt. Do this, and I will defend your right to call yourself a great hunter. So I have quite a to-do list. They don't say that they have the glands, though. So oh, as I got near those eggs, did I have to, like, trample over them? Because I can do it again. Do. Let's see. And there are eggs over here. Oh yes, right here. There you are. There we go. now I need to find a devil sword, which I used to do Hunter, because I would always main a Beast Mastery Hunter, and those were the best bets in Wrath of the Lich King, or BM Hunter. And believe me, I know when I'll see it. Hoping that it doesn't take too long to find one. I don't imagine there are too many people out killing them this time of night. Here we go. Oh, it's an albino one. I don't want to kill it. Gonna make me kill it, isn't it? I always feel bad. The albino one was the one that I loved getting because of how purple these eyes are. Since I'm over here though, I can go turn in the temperature gauge quest. Finding the source. I'd go there myself, but I'm a little scared of the fire elementals there. Yes, I definitely see the correlation here between the temperature of the volcano and the hot springs. I'll have to double check my equations for accuracy, but it seems like the distance and the rate that the heat is transferred. The new springs. Now, I've heard about other hot springs in a place called Winter Spring, far to the north of here. The strange thing is, there are no volcanoes anywhere near them. Interesting, I know. Well, if you want to find out more, you should head to Winter Spring and speak to a friend of mine. Her name is Danova Snowden, and she is currently staying by the hot springs there. Thanks again for helping me with my thermometer. See you later. And now I'm gonna go and kill the mighty Ucha. Good thing that I have a faster mouse speed. I can't imagine how time consuming it would be in a slower mode. I imagine Ucha is going to be deep in this cave. I see. I have to go probably up and around. Curious. Oh no, that's a rare spawn. He just happens to be with Ucha. Alright. Dang it. Is there anything I absolutely don't need? I mean, the raptor flesh vendors for less than the coarse gorilla hair. Yeah, it's this way. Oh, I'll turn around there for a second. Let's see if I follow the outer wall. If I discover whatever it is that I'm missing from this section of the map. I doubt it, but you never know. Unless it's this. Oh no, it just looks like a literal bump. Anything? Anything? No, I thought it was going to be a trail to something of possible importance. And I feel like I've tried coming to this spot, but it's not anything discoverable. And this is just a puddle. I really don't know what it is that I'm supposed to be able to discover there. There's so many ravisaurs here. mighty Ucha. Ucha, the beast, was magnificent, huge and red, with teeth the size of daggers, his arms as thick as tree trunks, and as vast as any mountain lion I have ever laid eyes on. You should consider yourself lucky to find such a test of bravery. My people would go generations without seeing such a creature. Well done, Lunacy. I am pleased. You have done a great thing here today. Ucha was one of the greatest apes I have ever seen. The fact that you have bested his strength speaks well to your own strength and courage. It is only fitting that I give you this as a sign of respect. You have earned it. The scent of Larkawe. Be careful, Lunacy. Getting close to any of the close to any of nest of eggs surely will provoke the mothers, even if you have already secured a gland from one. The mothers can be just as deadly as Larkawai himself when they fight to protect their young. But if you are successful, then we shall have a definitive way of bringing Larkawai out from hiding. Ah, fine specimens, Lunacy. The 2 pieces you found should be perfect for baiting Larkawai into the open. I cannot wait to see the outcome of your fight with the monster. He is a massive thing with claws as sharp as the finest blades. You will look into his eyes, and you will know death. A bait from Hawaii. This will be the most difficult part, because there is some complexity to the plan. In the north of here, you will find a small trail into the mountains. It was here I saw Larkawai last. You will know you are in the right area because of all the bones from massive creatures that once wandered nearby. Take the meat you recovered and place it there. Then rub this mixture I created on the meat. If both lures mingle together do not bring Larkawai to you, then I know nothing else that will. Toxic test. Thank you, Lunacy. You are brave and wise. Tell me, how did the Devilsaur react to the toxin? A better ingredient. It is as I feared. The toxin is simply too weak for such a powerful creature. If we are to create a toxin of high enough potency, you must venture to the bottom of the temple of Al-Hakar, unlock the secrets of the altar, and recover a putrid vine from the guardian there. The temple is dangerous, and it would behoove you to bring friends. Return to me when this is done. Wow, so you want me to go to Sunken Temple? Of course you do. So I think first I'm gonna go up here because I desperately need to vendor stuff. Well, yeah, I'm gonna do that because I don't necessarily want to do Sunken Temple right now. I was thinking of possibly cutting the video and her thing and then doing Sunken Temple, but I think that it's late enough where if I do Sunken Temple right now, I'm gonna want to go to bed afterwards. Although the video is close to the hour-long mark, so it won't be too much longer, but I'll pick up a few of the quests from this area. Is this the right thing? Nope. Can I take this, or do you need me to take a quest item? Chasing Amy 01. Unfortunately, something's happened to one of my greatest inventions. You've seen mechanical squirrels, yes? Well, to get closer to the apes of Ungoro Crater, I created a mechanical ape to blend in with their kind. I call her Amy 01. She has scrying gems for eyes, so I could see everything she saw. She made it to Fungal Rock, the ape's lair, just east of here, and that's when I lost contact. The last thing I saw was one of their alpha males rushing up to say hello to her. Can you help me find her? Sure thing. First, I need a vendor. Is anyone a vendor? There's one. I was gonna say, anybody at all? Melodin's Journal. Hello there. I and my companions are happy to see some living beings here, other than overgrown savage beasts. What brings you into the Ungoro Crater? Well, look at this. My journal. I thought it was lost, much like almost everything else we brought into Ongoro Crater. I thank you kindly for returning this to me. Expedition Salvation. I don't know how you made it here, but you're a sight for sore eyes. I'm Willadin Marshall, and I lead the non-aligned expedition troop. Our latest and greatest endeavor has met with what seems like countless disasters, the most serious of which being that we underestimated the savagery of Ongoro Crater. As we fled our base camps in the southwestern and northeastern parts of the crater, we left behind vital supplies. You look like you're capable enough. Can you help us by getting them back? Oh, I see. He wants blood petal sprouts. Dodonga looks up at you as you approach her. She seems to be hoping for something. She's probably hungry. There's got to be something growing in the crater that would be just the perfect snack for a large herbivore. Dodonga's a big girl. Whatever you bring her, there would need to be a lot of it. Roll the bones. You'd think that being chef digger or martial expeditions means I like digging. There might be worse things to do in this world, but none really leap to mind. We were supposed to be digging in Terra Run. Fantastic name, by the way. For dead stegodons and dimetrodons. Well, there are plenty of live ones here too, or there too. Will and Hole are still all about studying this death trap, so we need those dinosaur bones. Between you and me, though, bringing some from live ones will work out just as well. So I think I'm going to leave it here and pick up the rest of these in the beginning of my next video. So if you made it this far, feel free to like or subscribe if you haven't already. I hope to see you guys in the next video, and I hope you guys have sweet dreams. Bye guys!